I am so sorry for coming in late, but I welcome you guys to another open discussion live stream. And for those who have been waiting, just for the live stream to start, also, and especially when it comes to just the long wait, just with the music too. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it, and I truly apologize for starting the stream a little late. I mean, I started it. Just like when it comes to just I was taking a shower and I just decided to just I just let the music play until I get myself ready. So for those who have been patiently waiting too, especially when it comes to to get to this live stream to start, also I really truly apologize too. So when it comes to that, one of my mistakes too, and just really getting myself cleaned up and all that too. But if you guys can hear me, feel free to let me know also. And again, too, I welcome you guys to another one-on-one kind of open discussion. This is a place for us to really talk about anything that we're passionate about when it comes to current events or when it comes to spirituality and wellness, etc. To really have a space for people to just really, to connect and just really have open discussions about certain things too. And, to learn something new and to enjoy yourselves along the way too. So big shout out to the people who are here, especially for those who are been watching this live and for those who are watching a replay too. So big shout out to all you guys too who have been waiting patiently also. And I want to give a shout out to the people in the chat. So what's up to Kiva? Good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well when it comes to just your day also when it comes to just with Monday too. And I understand that if you guys have important things to do when it comes to your own goals, and and everything else, I totally get it. I mean, I know you can't be on YouTube all the time, also, and I totally get that. But it's just I'm always here just to provide you guys with some awesome content, so you guys could really just take something to when it comes to just whether you learn something new or if you have enjoyed yourself, when it comes to these live streams also, it's all good. So I thank you guys for being patient, especially, with me to just, scrambling just to get myself cleaned up and be ready for this live stream too. So much love to all you guys too who are popping in and saying hello for those who are watching the replay also. And hopefully you guys are enjoying your morning, wherever you are, your afternoon, wherever you are, and your evening also, wherever you are too. So when it comes to this live stream, this is a place for all of us to learn something new, to enjoy ourselves, to have open discussions about certain topics, share our feelings and thoughts about it too. And just really, living our best lives in the ways that feels comfortable for us too. Is even if you guys don't feel like talking or just, just want to listen to, that's totally fine also. I mean, sometimes listening is the best thing that we can do also when it comes to just, especially on YouTube. So when it comes to that, so if you guys could hear me again too, feel free to let me know. Sometimes my voice kind of fluctuates. Sometimes when I start a live stream, my voice tends to just, dry up and then all of a sudden it builds up and, I get some fire in here. So I don't know, gotta work on that. But anyways, hopefully you guys had a good weekend also when it comes to, your weekend and everything else, and just enjoying your weekend. If you guys did anything fun, did anything that stood out, or if you learned something that stood out too in your routine, also you're more than welcome to share too. And just like when it comes to oh wait, what was I gonna say? When it comes to enjoying our weekend, it's really cool to embrace that too, even if it's most the simplest things. Also, so whether you just you sat in your house just reading a book, or just watching some stuff on YouTube, or if you worked, made some money along the way too, or just a combination of both. Also, it's really cool to acknowledge that. Also, when it comes to just um, uh, having a good weekend also. So when it comes to that as well. And yes, shout out to the lovely people who are popping in and saying hello, all that good stuff too. And I believe last week we were talking about, emotional intelligence. So when it comes to the personal aspect of when it comes to emotional intelligence, how we can really learn that in our personal relationships to learn more about ourselves and people that are, connected with us too in our personal relationships. So whether it's like friendships or romantic relationships too. It's just like, how we can really just learn about emotional intelligence can really just take us far in life too. And I just really wanted to continue to have this conversation too for a little bit if you guys are willing to listen when it comes to just within emotional intelligence from our personal, professional perspective. I almost got tongue tied there. So when it comes to emotional intelligence in a professional perspective, it's really good to learn that too, because sometimes when you're just working, if you're working in a team, if you're working by yourself or with colleagues too, it's really good to just really to really learn more about our emotions too, especially when it comes to our own selves. Also, when it comes to any kind of work that we do, even if it's like online. So whether when it comes to if you're a content creator, if you're an artist, if you work in the office or any kind of job too, whatever that you guys do also, and even if it's like, some other creative, jobs too. So whether, if you're, I say like content creators, because it's kind of like you could make pictures or make videos or music or a combination of all three or any kind of form of content too. It could be from simple for for family and for kids and even for adults too. So and it's just really good to really understand ourselves when it comes to emotional intelligence, from a professional perspective too, and just really learn that on a regular basis, in our own way too, to really understand ourselves and how we can really handle situations when it comes to other people and in our environment too when it comes to our own professional environment too, even if it's like online also. So yes, indeed. What's up, Arlene? Good to see you. Happy spring equinox. Yeah, happy spring equinox to all you guys who are popping in. So thank you, Arlene, for being here too, and especially Kiba and everyone who is popping in too. So when it comes to just for those who didn't watch the after hours show on Saturday, I was really talking about emotional intelligence when it comes to our personal relationships, with our family and our friends, to how we can really just understand that in our own way too, and from a healthy place, and just like continuing that conversation. It's just like really talk, having that open discussion about emotional intelligence when it comes to our emotions and our professional relationships too, whether you're working with someone or if you're working by yourself or even with colleagues too, whatever kind of job that you have also. It's just really good to understand that too, because there's nothing wrong when it comes to having intelligence. I mean, intelligence in the mind is powerful, you know. So when it comes to how we can really just think on our feet, solve problems, that's really cool to have, especially when it comes to creative ideas and goals, or you even just when it comes to providing creative solutions for certain problems too. So especially in any kind of uh, professional job too, it's really good to have also. And yeah, exactly. A lot that comes from experience. Yeah, yeah, it does. So when it comes to that, Arlene, you probably know what I'm talking about then. And it's just like, when it comes to emotional intelligence too, it's really good to really understand that too, because, sometimes, certain situations, tend to, stir up some stuff within us too, whether it be like anger or sadness or excitement. It's really good to really understand that too, especially when it comes to working with other people too, or even collabing with other people too. I'll just give you an example of that as well. So when it comes to that, yeah, wisdom, exactly, Arlene. And it's just like, you're dropping some gems right now up in here. So yeah, when it comes to just, with emotional intelligence, just really, understanding other people's feelings when it comes to, listening to different perspectives or opinions or just like when it comes to that too in the professional environment, it's really good to learn because sometimes when you're working on something or even just like in the work environment also sometimes you'll bump heads, even if it's like for example, let's say I don't want. I'll just make up a scenario. It's say like for example, too, like say you want to like someone who's a content creator and they want to collaborate with other content creators too, and they send out like an invitation to be on their channel, like hey so and so, I'd like to invite you on my channel and just really have a collaboration about a certain topic or just like do like an awesome show, but the other person kind of doesn't reciprocates doesn't and says it doesn't want to do it or they don't feel comfortable or anything like that too, and it's just like like how we can really just react to that too. It can really just take us far because sometimes if like say someone doesn't want to work with us or just wanted to collab with us too, it can really just make us feel a certain way. It can make us feel insecure, it can make us feel kind of pissed off or anything like that too. And it's just like sometimes those emotions can stir up within us too, especially when it comes to like kind of like work like this, like you're working like you're doing stuff on YouTube, like creative kind of work too, where you're making videos, you're doing collaborations and all like that too. And it's just like like if someone doesn't want to collab with you, that's their choice, but how you can really react to that, and especially when it comes to your own emotions, is really important. It's like a cool important thing to remember also when it comes to that, because sometimes things don't go our way, and it's just like it's really good to understand that and just really having that kind of wisdom, like Arlene said too, to just really understand that also, even like in the team format also, if you guys, let's say for example, you know um oh, let's say you guys are working at a event or a workshop, and then it's kind of like you guys forming a plan to create this kind of workshop to provide certain services, here and there, but then like other people have different opinions about certain things too, and then it kind of like clash with each other, and it's just like those situations can get really ugly if like people don't see eye to eye and it kind of like bump heads like boom boom boom. But when it comes to emotional intelligence, we can just really understand ourselves how to not only react to how we feel about someone who has a different opinion, but also find creative solutions to really just finding like another way to just really solve these kind of problems, and just really finding another way too that we can just make things a whole lot smoother and better for certain situations in a professional environment, if that makes sense. So but I'm just speaking from my own experience when it comes to working with a team and working by yourself too. So when it comes to that also, and you guys are more than welcome to chime in, share your knowledge too about how you can really, just when it comes to with emotional intelligence, how you react to certain situations and just really finding solutions for yourself and especially with other people too. Because like when it comes to just finding solutions and just really understanding other people's opinions and respecting that also from a healthy space. So Arlene says, I manage people now living remotely for 6 months. Yeah, that's powerful, Arlene. And how's that for you too? If you don't mind sharing that also, if you want to share that too, that's totally fine. But if you want to share how that journey is for you also, feel free, to share too. And she says, never take work. Yeah, that's really good advice too. Just really, if you take work personally, they can really just make you feel a certain way too. So that's something really good to remember by. Yeah. If not, tell them you don't have one fuck to give them. Another my energy, bitch. Move on. Right? Oh shit. Arlene's speaking some facts right here. Oh shit. Right. Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point there, Arlene. And it's just like, it's just like, someone has a disagreement and trying to come at you. It's like, you know what? I hear you, but I'm not gonna let you, fuck up my day for today. And it's just like, hey, we can find solutions, but hey, yeah, I'm a face. Like the end of the work too, you can't say that, when you're working, but when you're off work, it's like this bitch right here. And it's like you're saying that in your space where no one can just hear you. So it's kind of like this bitch. Or it's like, damn, like this motherfucker said that to me. It's like, oh hell no. So it's kind of like that too. I totally get what you're saying there too. Because I've been in situations when I was a janitor where it's kind of like I clash with, I say clash, but we have like disagreements with, people who work in the same team, working with other bathrooms and all that too. And it's just like, like, hey, I mean, I'm just doing my job. I don't want to start no drama, but even like when you get off work, when your shift is over, it's like, motherfucker, this motherfucker just do this to me. So it's kind of like, getting that off your chest. And it's like when it comes to understanding our own emotions, and just really finding solutions how you can really just let that go and just learn from it and move on to. So yeah, it can end like with emotional intelligence in our professional, relationships too. It can really go differently in certain different ways too. So, but I really do appreciate you for sharing your knowledge, Arlene, too. So when it comes to that, I mean, hey, that's like the most powerful advice ever, and I salute you also, and especially all the ladies who are here too, and the men also who are subscribed to, so who've been dealing with situations, how you can really handle that when it comes to your own emotions, and just really doing that from a healthy space where you're not like hurting yourself and other people, but you get it off your chest and just learn from it and just really move on with more clarity. So definitely, thank you for sharing your knowledge, Arlene. I appreciate you too. So I know I'm doing a salute, but hey, I can't help it. So, oh man. And also, I'm going to play a little video for you guys too, if you guys are open to sharing too. And I saw an article about this too, I was talking about from Harvard Business. So if you guys want to listen to this too, I'll post a link to the article below in the chat, and especially in the description below too in the chat. So if you guys want to give it a good listen to when it comes to emotional intelligence from Harvard Business School online. And shout out to Harvard Business too. I know Harvard is one of those distinguished kind of colleges out there too in the world too. So yeah, shout out to them too. They get all the credit too. If you guys want to check out this article as well too, and their YouTube channel also, feel free to, I'll post a link to in the chat, especially in the description below too. And if anyone wants a message for today too, and with anything else, and if you guys are open to doing like a self-healing meditation, feel free to stick around. Feel free to post your questions if you want a message for today too, and all that good stuff too. But without further ado, I'm gonna play this little short video and see what we get from here.
If you're an aspiring leader or manager, there's an important element you need to consider when evaluating your knowledge and skills: emotional intelligence. Also known as emotional quotient, or EQ, emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your emotions and those of the people around you. Emotional intelligence is typically divided into 4 competencies: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Self-awareness is at emotional intelligence's core. It's your ability to not only understand your strengths and weaknesses, but recognize your emotions and how they affect you and your team. Self-management is your capacity to manage your emotions, particularly in stressful situations, and maintain a positive outlook despite setbacks. Social awareness is your aptitude for recognizing others' emotions and organizational dynamics. Those who excel in social awareness practice empathy. They strive to understand colleagues' feelings and perspectives so they can be better communicators and collaborators. Relationship management is your capability to resolve conflict and influence, coach, and mentor others. It requires both self and social awareness and channeling them into interactions. Building your emotional intelligence helps you grow as a leader and motivate and coach colleagues more effectively. In turn, you can advance your career and organization. Do you want to improve your emotional intelligence? Explore our online course, Leadership Principles, and discover how you can create high-performing teams by unleashing the potential in yourself and others.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Oh, no, we're gonna stop there. So there we go. That was the article that I read too, and you guys could read it too when it comes to this article also from Harvard Business too online. It's a really cool read too. If you guys ever want to check it out for yourself too, I'll post a link to it in the description below as well. And what's up, Cindy? Good to see you. What's good? What's good? Thank you for being here too. Big shout out to you also. So hopefully you are enjoying your day. Hope you had a good weekend also and doing well into with any goals that you are setting for this week, for this month, for spring equinox, for this year too. And if you guys ever want a spring equinox kind of reading too, or a spring equinox message for today too, just to help you out through the week, also you're more than welcome to post your questions in the chat also. So if you guys are want to have some if you want some spring equinox messages for the week or just like in general too. If not, that's totally fine with you, and it's your choice. So hey, sometimes we no means no, and I respect that. So definitely good to see you, Cindy. Hopefully you are doing well. And she says you are so cute. Thank you. You're gorgeous too. So hey, I appreciate that. So I mean, my hair is a mess. So I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but I just got out of the shower. I mean, shit, my hair is a goddamn mess. So I appreciate that. So thank you for that, Arlene, especially to anyone who is here too. So yes, indeed, much love to all you guys too who are watching. And let's see if anyone has any questions. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys want like a spring equinox message for today too, or just like in general too, or spring equinox reading as well, feel free to post your question in the chat, and I will definitely you know, pull some cards for you for today too. If you guys are comfortable with it too. If not, I can just do it for the collective, and we can just do like a self healing kind of okay, spring we go like self healing meditation, and we can just go on from there too, if that's cool with you guys. Wherever that floats your boat, basically. So, sound like Ice Cube right now, just blowing my lips like that. Nah. Oh man, too much gangster rap I listen to. So yes. All right, Cindy, you want a message for today too? I got you. All right, card for you today. All right, cool. For spring equinox, I'm gonna rub my hands together. I am not trying to rob you. Saying that jokingly, of course, but I'm just or doing Reiki, but or just scheming something. But I'm just gonna see which card for you today too, or deck I'm using today for you too. So I'm gonna use the middle one. Always drawn to this one for the ladies. So all right, card for Cindy today. Hope you don't mind calling your first name. I always tend to like to protect people's privacy, and I'm really, sensitive about that too. But you don't mind if I call you Cindy too, because I know who you are and you're awesome. So I might drop in later on today too in your group. I haven't got to catch up on that too, because I got a lot on my plate this week. So, all right, a message for Cindy today. Let's feel this. Oh, message for Cindy. Okay, cool. I'm just keeping it real with you too, Cindy, because I love your groups also, and it's really awesome. You can learn so much from from the the or card readings that we do, and the other forms of reading too. I can't even think of the name right now. So intuitive readings too. So mediumship readings. There we go. So yes, indeed. Appreciate anyone who's doing powerful things out there for their communities and society too, like you are, Cindy, and Arlene and Kiba, and for anyone who is watching too. So it's all good. So Cindy, let me fill this out for you. There we go. Huh. Okay. We'll put it right on top of here. So, Cindy, I got a powerful message for you today. And this is really all about self esteem, if you could see this card too. And it's like when it comes to just with self esteem, just like for you today, also, especially for today, for this week, wherever that resonates with you too, to just really, building that inner confidence too within yourself, just really building that inner confidence to where you can just really build your self esteem and have that kind of healthy self-esteem for yourself too, to really just feel more confident within yourself when it comes to your abilities, your goals, your mind, your heart, your body, etc. Your every fiber of your being too. Just like when it comes to with self-esteem, just really being open to just really, creating that inner confidence within yourself to just really have that kind of high self-esteem for yourself and really putting your own spin to it as well too, kind of like with Amaterasu here too, with this beautiful Japanese, you know, entity right here. Or I say entity, but beautiful Japanese woman here too. So when it comes to with self-esteem, just really being open to just really creating that for yourself too, to just really building that inner confidence within yourself too, in every aspect of your life also, and really putting your own spin to it. So if this message resonates with you for today, for this week also, feel free to comment and many blessings. So, yes, indeed. Oh man, this is a beautiful image too. Like you see Amaratu, she's just, rocking it. So it's kind of like, with self-esteem, she's just really confident within herself too. And just like for you, Cindy, it's just to really, rock that too in your own way also to just really create that kind of, inner confidence within yourself and really putting your own spin to it as well. Or even like asking Amarati for guidance to just really, to help you to create that inner confidence within yourself too. So when it comes to that, much love, Cindy. You're welcome. Hopefully that helps too, Cindy, when it comes to this message that I have for you also. So when it comes to, self-esteem, just really creating that for yourself to really just, creating that inner, confidence within yourself and putting your own spin to it as well. Even asking for guidance too, just like when it comes to, with self-esteem and many blessings. All right, so Arlene, she says, may I have a message? Sure, of course. You got it, Arlene. I will definitely will do that for you. And you're welcome to, Cindy. So let's see here. A message from her guides. Ooh, I just got a hit there. Your guides are, they're not to be messed with, Arlene. I just really sensing that shit. I mean, I don't know. I feel like one of your guides is probably, not to be messed with, a badass, kind of like a warrior queen. Because I know Xena's like a warrior princess, but there's like a warrior queen, queen when it comes to your guides. Arlene, if I'm correct about that, if I'm wrong, feel free to let me know. I'm just feeling it. So, anyways, warrior queen. That's hard to pronounce. I'm used to saying warrior princess because that's Xena, and I'm a '90s kid, but I'm really getting warrior queen energy when it comes to your your guides too. I'm just gonna connect with them to see what I have for you too. And Kiva, I got you. So I'm gonna put you on the list too. Like Chris Jericho says back in wrestling. You just made the list. So yes, I'll definitely put you on there too. Alright, Arlene. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I felt. That's interesting. So, Arlene, I got a powerful message for you today, too, my friend. And this is all about unity. So, when it comes to unity, also when it comes to this powerful, powerful feminine message here, too, it's all about unity. So, just really being open to really uniting for a powerful cause, especially, if you have any kind of women, too, who you like to connect with, and just really uniting for a powerful cause to stand up for anything that's just right too. And just like, that powerful like form of sisterhood for you guys too. And just really uniting for a cause too from within too. And just really doing that from a healthy place to just really unite for a powerful cause, what you believe into when it comes to your own values. So when it comes to this message, Arlene, I believe you get this warrior queen energy. I mean, this card just flip out. You can't make this stuff up. This when it comes to this message. So when it comes to unity, it's really uniting for a powerful cause. What you believe in when it comes to your values, what you stand for, when it comes to your own life. Also, just really being open to uniting for a powerful cause, and especially with other people too. It could be with women, it could be with other men too, who have the same kind of energy like you too. And just really when it comes to you know uniting for a powerful cause, just really doing that from a healthy place, and just really doing that from within too. Just like when it comes to what you believe in, what your values are also are connected with it, and just really go from there too. Just like when it comes to this message. So if this message resonates with you, Arlene, and it kind of looks like you too, with the red hair and all that, it's really cool. So she's like Boudica. It's like I think it's Greek also. She's not playing around. She's wolfing these guys' asses too. Respectfully saying this, of course. And it's just like she's uniting for a powerful cause, and it's like back the heck up. I am standing my ground. I ain't taking no shit. So powerful, powerful message for you, Arlene. And if this resonates with you too, and many blessings. Feel free to comment below, and many blessings. Yeah. So, oh my goodness, gotta work on this dry lips and throat stuff. I mean, like if Michelle is watching this too, Michelle Shining Light Tarot, shout out to her. She's mentioned that I need some lube in my throat. Respectfully saying that and pausing a moment, but hey, I'll work on it too. But hopefully the message that I pulled for you, Arlene, was really helpful. And many blessings to you too. And so Kiba wants an angelic message for today. Okay. Angelic message for you. Okay, you got it. Angelic message for Kiba. Kiba, let's connect with that. Kiba. Really sensing some strong stern energy here. Let's see what we have for you, Kiba. So, hey, Esther G, good to see you. Oh my goodness. Oh, this card flipped out. There we go. Oh my goodness. So I said strong and sturdy energy, and Kiva, this card flew out for you too, and I said strong and sturdy energy, and you got andromancy too. This is another powerful warrior here too, and just like when it comes to andromancy, and from the stories that in Greek mythology also, she went toe to toe with Hercules. Herc himself, my favorite hero of all times. So when it comes to saying this, out of my personal interest when it comes to Hercules, but when it comes to your card for today, Kiva, it's just really, being open to connecting with your inner strength too, and just really connecting with that, from a healthy place and putting your own spin to it as well. Just really being open to connecting with your inner strength, to just really connecting with that inner power that you have too, that inner warrior, that inner badass, that warrior princess, that warrior queen energy too, that you have too when it comes to this message. And just really putting your own spin to it, how you can just really connect with your inner strength also when it comes to this message. So when it comes to with inner strength, especially when it comes from within too, from the divine feminine, it's just like, we can really, for you, like for anyone, especially, for anyone who likes to do that, to connect with your inner strength, to connect with that inner warrior that you have too, especially for women too. I mean, shout out to the ladies who do that also when it comes to just connecting with their inner strength. They don't take no shit from anyone, especially when it comes to men, other women, and just like, BS in general too. And for you, Kiba, it's just really doing that from a healthy place and just really connecting with your inner strength and really putting your own spin to it as well. So if this message resonates with you, Kiba, especially for anyone who is watching this too, feel free to comment below. And many blessings to you also, Kiba. And hopefully this message is very helpful also. So Esther G, I got you. I got you. So let me see. So yes, indeed. So you are next. So she wants an angel card too. A lot of angel cards today. Angel requests. Nothing wrong with that. That's cool. You got it. Strong, willing to look towards unbelief within. Yeah, exactly, Kiba. Yeah, you got this. Just always connect, being open to connecting with that inner strength that you have too. And just really connect with that from a healthy place. So let's see. Mm-hmm. So angel card for Esther G. I like the avatar, Esther G. That's pretty badass. That's really cool. Not sure what it is. It looks like something that you see in an art show. That's really cool. Really, now I'm feeling some lightness too for Esther G. Very lightness. So it's kind of artistic. It's really cool. So if that resonates with you too, also Esther G, feel free to comment. So, oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. So Esther G, what do we have for her today? Oh, yeah, it's getting warm up in here. Back is all tingling and stuff. Like I feel like I'm growing wings or something. This is cool. But yes, indeed. All right, so Esther G, what do we have for you? Ooh, wow, another warrior message. Oh my gosh, the angels are on it today. They ain't playing no games up in here. So Esther G, the card that I have for you is all with Artemis, and it's when it comes to individualization and just really, being open, for you, being open to just really connecting with your own identity also, and just really being open to, creating that kind of identity for yourself too. Just like when it comes to, who you are as a person, as a woman too, and just really connect, creating that for yourself too from within to really just find your own identity. And how you do that also is totally up to you too. Because you don't have to listen to me tell you how you should be, who you are from within. You can just really find that for yourself too from within to just really connecting with your own individuality, your own identity, and just really creating that for yourself from a healthy place too. And just really asking for guidance too, just like how you can just really do that, with Artemis, with your angels, wherever that floats your boat too, when it comes to this message right here. Also, just like when it comes to Artemis, I mean, I think she's the goddess of the hunt too for a reason. Or even I need to brush off on my Greek mythology. So yeah, I think she is. If you guys, if I'm right about that, feel free to comment. If I'm wrong, feel free to comment too. But when it comes to, with this message for you, Esther, just really being open to, find that individuality for yourself too, your identity, and just really putting your own spin to it as well, especially as a human being, as a woman too, and to let no one take that away from you too, and just really find that for yourself, and just really, putting your own spin to it as well. And if this message resonates with you too for today, for this month, for this year, feel free to comment below, and same goes to anyone who is watching this also. And many blessings. So, oh, you're welcome, Marlene. I understand if you have to go, that's totally fine. So thank you for being here too and flirting with me and all that, which is, I'm totally cool with that also, because I love the ladies. Respectfully saying that, of course, too. So yes, indeed. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I love your avatar, Esther. That's pretty badass. I like that. It's really artistic. And she says, beautiful card. You're welcome. If this resonates with you too, Esther, I mean, feel free to comment anytime, especially if you're watching a replay. And same goes to anyone who's just watching this. Also, if any of the cards that I pull for people resonate with you too, feel free to comment. This is, you guys' time to just express yourself, how you guys feel about if I pull certain cards for people, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, I love using these cards too on a regular basis. I got other decks too that I have, but lately I've been using these divine feminine and masculine cards too, and healing cards also, and it's just really awesome. So, yeah, self love, exactly. How you can really just find your own identity too. So, definitely, definitely. Self love. That's beautiful. Definitely, definitely. And she's a warrior there too. She's got the bow and arrow too, kind of like, like she's like the first Hawkeye ever, so when it comes to that. And Hawkeye too, like Kate Bishop, if you guys ever seen like, the Hawkeye show, she's her own kind of warrior too. So it's kind of like, being under the tutelage of, with oh, dang, I forgot his. Oh my gosh, Hawkeye. Clint, so yeah, Clint. And so it's kind of like that too. But Kate Bishop, she's her own person, and she's got that sharpshooter aim like Clint, the original Hawkeye. But she's her own kind of person too. And for you, Esther, it's really good to connect with that in your own way also. So beautiful stuff. And she says, I'm always fighting for the underdog. You are strong. Thanks. Yeah, I just feel the energy of it too, Arlene. It's just like, words really do have energy, and even these cards have energy too, especially with the artwork and everything else too. So yeah, you're welcome, Arlene. And Cindy says, have to take off for now too. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, you definitely will, Cindy. I'll try to do that also. Just won't tend to, remember not to forget, but I'll definitely will see you around also. And much love to you also. And same goes to Arlene and Esther and all you guys too. So definitely, definitely. So appreciate that. So I don't see any other questions. I just did 4 questions under a couple of minutes, which is pretty new record. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. Okay, I don't see any other questions, but I could probably pull some cards for the collective since it's almost an hour already. And time goes by so damn quick. It's not even funny too. So it's pretty damn crazy, how time flies, especially, like, the daylight savings started too. Time's going by even more quicker. So it's like, dang, I gotta pick up the pace when it comes to my own live streams too. But I like going at my own pace too, so it's all good. So, anyways, I'm gonna probably, you know what? I'm gonna do this, fun kind of self-healing meditation too. So if you guys ever want to just make yourself comfortable, if you guys want to just stretch out your arms, your legs, your fingers, your toes too, if you need to just, give your body a good stretch too. If you've been sitting around all day too, you're more than welcome to do so also. And just really, giving your body a good stretch also. You just need to move around and just really crack your back, your neck, just really moving gently also when it comes to just with your own kind of body too. So, and Esther says time flies by quick. Yes, that's true, Esther. That's true. That's definitely a fact right there. That's definitely true. So that is so true right there. Definitely, definitely. So if you guys want to make yourself comfortable when it comes to your own self-healing meditation, feel free to do so. And just really, making yourself comfortable if you're sitting on your chair, if you're laying on your bed too, just really making yourself comfortable. Also, get your any kind of blankets or pillows that can make you feel more comfortable too. Or just having your favorite snacks, your drinks too that make you feel comfortable also. And just really, get a good sense of safety for yourself too, looking around in your environment, whether you're in your home or outside also, whether you're at the beach or if you're in your garden, your backyard, just really getting that sense of safety for yourself too, looking at your left shoulder, looking at your right shoulder, looking behind you also, just like when it comes to your own kind of environment too, even just embracing those noises too. If you hear dogs barking, birds chirping, wind blowing, oceans just, hearing to, whoever that you listen to, also just really embracing that. And when you're ready, also just really closing your eyes for a moment too, and just really tune into how you're feeling right now too, in this very moment. When it comes to your own body, also just really bring your awareness towards your body too, how it really feels in this moment. Just really taking the time for yourself to just really tune into how you're feeling right now, especially when it comes to your own body and your own heart. And just really connect with that too. And just if you notice anything that stands out when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your body, when it comes to your mind, just really recognizing that from a healthy place without having to oversimplifying it, without having to be a certain way. Just really recognizing that from within too. And when you're ready, also just really, being aware of your own breath too by simply just taking that deep breath in with the inhale and just letting go of the breath with the exhale. Just releasing the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And just really letting yourself relax in this very moment. Just really letting your shoulders, your whole body, your heart, and your mind relax in this very moment. And just really letting the breath just flow naturally simply by just taking that deep breath in with the inhale and just really letting go of the breath with the exhale. Just releasing the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And you want to visualize and just really bring some energy towards yourself today too. Just really taking your hands up gently and just really creating some friction for yourself too. Just really creating some heat with your hands. If you want to just bring some friction, some warm energy towards your hands too, to just really creating that fire too. Just to really, bring some fire for today too, just to help you to bring that clarity for yourself too. And when you're ready, you can start to just separate your hands gently and just really feeling that energy that you are sensing in this very moment. Just really embracing that also when it comes to just really connecting with your own intuitive senses and just really embracing what you're sensing also and just really allowing the breath to just flow naturally simply by just taking a deep breath in with the inhale and just letting go of the breath with the exhale, just releasing the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And when you want to, just bring one hand to your heart, the other one to meet it, or if you want to have another hand towards your solar plexus, or wherever that feels comfortable for you. If you want to have both hands towards your shoulders, if you want to bring both hands towards your face to just cover your face in darkness too. Wherever that floats your boat for your self healing kind of meditation. And just really connect with that in this very moment to just really set that beautiful intention that you want to set for yourself today too. And just really allowing the breath to just flow naturally simply by just taking in that deep breath in with that new intention that you want to set for yourself. And just really releasing anything that's no longer needed with the exhale. Just releasing the breath out through the mouth or through the nose to help you to just release anything that's no longer needed. And just really having fun with that. Just going at your own pace and at your own time. Just like when it comes to your own breath. Just really setting that new intention for yourself today too. Simply by breathing that in and just exhaling the breath out slowly through the nose or through the mouth, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And just really honor that. as we are continuing to connect with our own breath by simply connecting with our intention that we want to set for ourselves by simply breathing that in towards our hearts, towards our bodies, towards our minds, and just really allowing the breath to just flow naturally simply by breathing that in, that new intention that you want to set for yourself today, too. And when we're ready to release and let anything go that doesn't serve us, just exhaling the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And just really going with the flow when it comes to your own breath, allowing the breath to just flow naturally as it is without having to force it and be a certain way too. And just taking the time for yourself and just really thanking yourself for taking the time throughout your busy days to just simply set a powerful intention for yourself today too, and to help you to let go of anything that you want to let go of, whether it could be fear or doubts or concerns, just to really bring that beautiful clarity towards ourselves to just help us to let go of anything that's no longer needed for ourselves, to really just surrender to that and really let that go to the universe, towards the earth. And always know that we have the ability and the power to practice this beautiful form of self care at any time in our lives, also. So, whether you are at the beach, at home, or in your professional setting, too, just always know that you have the ability and the power to connect with our own breath and to really set a powerful intention for yourself today, too. And just really, you know, to help us to let go of anything that's no longer needed, to just really bring that clarity towards ourselves, to just let go of anything that we don't want to just have in ourselves anymore, to just let it all go with the exhale. And when you're ready to, you can really just bring your awareness back into your body. If you need to just stretch out your legs, your arms, if you need to crack your wrists, turn your wrist around gently. If you need to stand up and stretch too, to give your body a good stretch. If you hear any kind of cracks, that's cool too. That's just your body just releasing all that energy out too. And when you're ready, you can come back and open your eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective. I'm gonna wrap this up here too, so I know you guys are busy people, with any kind of goals that you are setting for yourself too, and I respect that. So when it comes to these live streams too, much love to all you guys too who show support also. So let's see if I can just really pull some messages for the collective today too. So let's see. Messages for the collective today. It's a healing message for the collective today that we can all take for this week, for this month, for this year. Let's see what we have, especially for spring equinox too. Any spring equinox collective messages that we can take. So let's see. Okay, that's a good one. Hey boy, what you doing, Ricky? Hey Kevin. So let's see. can we connect with this message from within? Let's see. Okay. How can we take action for spring equinox? What is the message for today too? How can we take action? These two messages. Okay, so I have three powerful messages for the collective today too, especially for spring equinox too, especially for anyone who is watching this live and watching a replay too. You're more than welcome to comment if any of these messages resonate with you too, especially for spring equinox also for this month, for for spring, for this year 2023 also, whether it's spring, summer, fall, and winter also. And it's like the first message that I have for you guys also is all about source. So when it comes to source, also just really being open to connecting with source in your own way. Also, how you connect with source when it comes to connecting with God, what you believe in. Also, whether you love to believe in, with the Bible, or just like when it comes to any kind of spiritual practice. Also, just really being open to connecting with source and really just putting your own spin to it as well too. So whether you believe in Buddha or you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Zeus, or just like with anything also, just really connecting with source from a healthy place too, and just really putting your own spin to it as well too, to really help you to connect with the divine also. So when it comes to this powerful message too, you see here too with I believe it's a Buddhist statue also when it comes to this message. If I'm wrong about this too, feel free to comment below too when it comes to this. But really, when it comes to connecting with source, also just really being open to connecting with that also, and just really putting your own spin to it as well, with your body, with your heart, especially with your mind also. And just like when it comes to how we can really connect with source, also just really appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves too when it comes to our irresistibility. So when it comes to Freya, this is like a beautiful Norse mythology, entity right here too, which is all about irresistibility. So when it comes to appreciating those beautiful aspects from within too, just really doing that from a healthy place. Also, when it comes to this message to just really appreciating those beautiful aspects of ourselves too, our irresistibility. So when it's when it comes to our emotions, when it comes to our mindset, our heart, our emotional intelligence, our mental intelligence, and even with our physical beauty too. Just really, appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves too, when it comes to your emotional intelligence, your mental intelligence, and when it comes to your physical beauty too. Just really doing that from a healthy place also, and really putting your own spin to it as well with this message also. And just like when it comes to the next message that we can just, help us to take action to just really appreciating those beautiful aspects of ourselves, it's just really taking action to doing anything new when it comes to our own journey also. So whether you want to just, explore new things, to just, taking action to do anything that's really new in your life also, just really doing that from a healthy place also. And I know with Hades too, this really just means with death. I'm not trying to promote that whatsoever too, just like when it comes to this message. But when it comes to just with this message too from Hades also, is just really being open to just really doing something new for yourself in your own journey with your own life also, and just really taking action to doing that also, whether it could be new goals, new aspirations, new goals, even going on a new journey also. Just when it comes to that also, just really taking action to just doing something new for yourself too. And how you do that also is totally up to you also, because sometimes when it comes to hearing the message of death, it can really just be scary and uncomfortable. But if you really break this down when it comes to, let me rephrase that. And you really break this down to when it comes to this message, when it comes to, doing something new, especially when it comes to death, whether it's like in a tarot card or oracle cards such as this too, just really being open to doing something new for yourself also, and really putting your own spin to it as well. It's just really can help us to just really, clear out the old to just really make room for the new too. So it's kind of like, decluttering. So it's, decluttering the old, just really let go of anything that's no longer needed. And just really allowing the new to come in too. Just really doing new things, new goals, new aspirations. And just really doing that for yourself too, whether it's, for your personal goals or your professional goals too. So if any of these messages resonate with anyone who's watching this also too, especially, for anyone who's, new to my channel and for those who are, loyal subscribers also, you're more than welcome to comment at any time if any of these messages resonate with you guys too. So again, too, I'm going to share these one more time. So the first message that I pulled too is all about, connecting with source and how you connect with source when it comes to, the source consciousness, connecting with God too, and just really putting your own spin to it as well too. So how you connect with God, with your body, with your heart, with your mind, and especially in your relationships too, just really doing that from a healthy place also. And just really appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves too, just like when it comes to this message. So when it comes to irresistibility, just appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves, not only with our physical beauty too, when it comes to our own bodies, but also with our emotional intelligence and with our mental intelligence too, when it comes to, appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves too, and just really honoring that from within. And just really being open to taking action to doing new things in your life also, to just really, when it comes to new goals, new aspirations, just really, doing anything new for yourself too, and really taking action with that also when it comes to this message. So without further ado, that concludes the live stream also. I thank you guys for being here too, and just, for those, especially for those who are, you know listening to this live and, listening to this on a replay too. I appreciate you guys too. I know you guys are busy, got things to do, and got the time to listen to me flap my gums, but I really do appreciate you guys too. But if you guys ever want to check out the article that I shared too about emotional intelligence from a professional perspective too, I'll definitely will link the Harvard Business article too in the description below also. And if you guys ever want to reach out to me on social media, or if you guys want to just say, book a reading with me, or a yoga class, or a Reiki session, or just like if you guys want to learn more about essential oils, or if you want to help me to hook you up with some essential oils too, you're more than welcome to check out my Linktree also. And if you want to just send a donation, or if you guys want to check out my wish list also, that is totally cool too. Even my other, exclusive platforms also where I share content too, like on Patreon and, Vim and so much more too. So if you guys want to check out my Linktree at any time also, and especially if you guys want to stay in touch with each other too, when it comes to the Discord server and the Blissful Heroes community website, feel free to check them out also. And much love to all you guys too who are here, and for those who are watching this live and watching the replay, may we continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And I will see you guys around in these YouTube streets. You guys stay safe and healthy out there too. And you guys take care of yourselves too. And I look forward to connect with you guys on other people's platforms and saying hi and being a moderator, sharing laughs and, fun and memories and lessons and all that beautiful stuff too. So peace and much love. Namaste. There we go. Where is that thing? So much love, guys. You guys take care. Peace.